We already know that COVID-19 can cause long-term lung damage, even in young people. Now doctors have a better idea who could suffer the most. Haley Hernandez reports.
Although kids and teens typically do well, they're now finding those who have ever smoked cigarettes or e-cigs are 7 times more likely to get the virus. Dr. Lindy McGee with Harris Health in Pasadena explains one reason why.
You expel an aerosol. That aerosol we know can contain coronavirus. Kids are not vaping at home alone by themselves. They're vaping in groups. So certainly just being around someone who is vaping, if they have coronavirus, could increase your risk. We also know that kids tend to share their vaping devices. So that obviously is not a good idea in these times.
She says the studies done were in 13 to 24-year-olds, and socially, the early 20-somethings tend to act the same as pediatric patients and therefore have the same risks. So how would you know if your older teens and 20-year-olds are vaping? Some risk factors include having parents who smoke or vape, and the misconception that it's better than smoking. Even though the fear of coronavirus may not interest them, Dr. McGee says to have a conversation about how vaping can hurt them.
But saying that something can make you sicker so that you won't be able to participate in football or you won't be able to be in your school play, immediate consequences is a great opportunity to reignite that conversation with your teenagers.
Lung damage isn't the only thing that young people with COVID-19 have to worry about. There are concerns, new findings about people possible in heart damage and competitive athletes recovering from the disease. Scientists at Ohio State conducted MRI, EKG, and echocardiograms on 26 college athletes diagnosed with coronavirus. None had pre-existing conditions, and they all had either mild or no symptoms. 4 of the athletes showed evidence of myocarditis or inflammation of the heart muscle. These findings are concerning because myocarditis is a risk factor for sudden cardiac death.